beautiful church in Holt, Dorset. Just looking at the reading. Luke 6, 39 to 49. Let's see what it says. Hear the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ according to Luke. Jesus told the disciples a parable. Can a blind person guide a blind person? Will not both fall into a pit? A disciple is not above the teacher, but everyone who is fully qualified will be like the teacher. Why do you see the speck in your neighbour's eye, but do not notice the log in your own eye? I'm sure that was delivered with a smile. Or how can you say to your neighbour, friend, let me take out the speck in your eye, when you yourself do not see the log in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye. Begins with us first, doesn't it? And then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your neighbour's eye. Love this stuff. No good tree bears bad fruit. Nor again does a bad tree bear good fruit. For each tree is known by its fruit. Figs are not gathered from thorns, nor are grapes picked from a bramble bush. The good person, out of the good treasure of the heart, produces good. And the evil person, out of the evil treasure, produces evil. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I tell you? I will show you what someone is like who comes to me, hears my words, and acts on them. That one is like a man building a house who dug deeply and laid the foundation on rock. When a flood arose, the river burst against that house, but could not shake it, because it had been well built. But one who hears and does not act is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. When the river burst against it, immediately it fell, and great was the ruin of that house. Wonderful, isn't it? 2,000 years old and still speaks to us. I like the fact that a disciple who is fully qualified will become like the teacher. I also like this whole stuff about not judging. Have you ever had enough information to make a sensible judgment on someone else? I doubt it severely. Let's deal with the log in our own eyes first before we criticise the speck in somebody else's eyes. I also found it interesting as well that we've got treasure here. The good person out of the good treasure in their heart brings forth, produces good. But the evil person of the evil treasure produces evil. The stuff they valued as well and stored up in their heart. So we need to hear and act in accordance with it if it's going to be a true faith. Love it, love it, love it. Yes. Do not judge. Store up good treasure in your heart and go forth and do good. And thank you to this church in Holt for being open so I can read this here. Happy Sabbath.